Welcome to Threshold, a place where we explore the sacred in the ordinary and the beauty in the in-between. I'm Molly Wilcox. I'm a wife, a mom, a writer, and your guide as we step over life's thresholds together. Whether you've been reading my newsletter for years or you're just discovering Threshold here, I'm so glad that you're listening. Together, we reflect on faith, creativity, and the small but meaningful ways we're being transformed in the everyday. Let's dive into this week's reflection. I vividly remember breastfeeding my baby in public for the first time. I was with a friend who's one of those friends that just makes you feel comfortable. The coffee shop was cozy in an old home, so it felt like we were sipping our lattes in a living room. Except this living room was very crowded. My baby started fussing, and I knew it was unavoidable. It was time. I took him gingerly and started to nurse. A few men who were looking for seats side-eyed me awkwardly and then left the room. My new baby was so fresh, he was popping on and off my chest with some little newborn cries. We were both still adjusting to the whole feeding relationship. At home, I was becoming comfortable and confident, but here, this felt new and strange. But in the midst of all the postpartum hormone shifts, I had pushed myself to get out of the house and do something for me, even if I brought the little one with me. Another mom came and sat in the chair the older men had dodged. She didn't look away awkwardly. Instead, she locked eyes with me. "Look at you," she said. "He is so little. He looks like he was just born. How old is he?" "Wow," she continued, "you're dressed, you're out of the house, and you're feeding your baby. You are doing such a good job. You should be so proud." My messy hormonal self immediately started to tear up. "Thank you," I whispered back. I didn't feel like I was doing a good job. Truthfully, I didn't know if I would know what a good job even was at that point. We were in survival mode of blowouts at 3 a.m. and driving in circles to help a baby fall asleep at night. I felt like I was so new to this. I didn't understand how people just let you take a baby home one day. Our baby spent a week in the NICU, and that felt even more insane to me. After watching a fleet of nurses care for him for a week, how was I, a brand new mom, meant to do this on my own? How are any of us? The thing about early motherhood is it unapologetically positions us in humility. It forces us to drop the pride. It makes us shyly ask a stranger, "Do you have any wipes? I'm all out." And what we are really saying is simply, "This is too much to carry on my own. I need you. Can you help?" It's something I feel like our society has lost but desperately needs. For me, early motherhood has forced me to shed my "I can do it myself" attitude. In my early 20s in Nashville, I was often in creative communities. I found everyone wanted to be viewed as the best or the expert, and everyone wanted to be seen as someone who had it all together. Early motherhood takes that away from you, fast. The countless blowouts and minor emergencies have you quickly asking for help. In toddlerhood, you seem like you have it all together to a newborn mom until your toddler throws themselves on the ground in the middle of a public place, still wearing pajamas, whining about why you can't go swimming when you aren't anywhere near a pool and it's winter. When I witnessed this scene, the toddler mom shrugged at me, totally ignoring her child with a coy smile, saying, "It's hard not to laugh." One time, I had to take my newborn to a formal event. It was something we couldn't skip, and I wasn't ready to use a sitter. Plus, my baby hadn't successfully taken a bottle, so he had to stay close to the food source, me. In the ladies' bathroom, I would tuck myself away in a corner chair to nurse and hope no one would notice me. Instead, I was continuously greeted by older women who remembered nursing a baby like it was the glory days. I left that night not feeling as sheepish about bringing my baby into adult spaces. He needed me, and this was my role now, to be his mother. Every woman who stopped to chat with me was quick to tell me how great I was doing, how smart it was to bring him with, how beautiful I looked, so freshly postpartum, still in a maternity dress. On social media, I see a lot about girlhood and those sweet bathroom moments shared between women that makes you feel like you've known each other for a lifetime, even if you've just met that moment. But for me, this is what I think of when I think of girlhood. I think of new moms, trying to breastfeed, and other women insisting they look stunning, strong, and perfect, and proclaiming they are doing such a good job. There has been no season as humbling to me as rocking my first baby without a clue in the world on how I was going to do this. But it is also a season I cherish because of the women, both strangers and friends, who showed up to insist I was doing a great job. I don't think this is something exclusive to women or to moms. I think most of us have no clue what we're really doing, and we're just doing our best. I would love to see a society that, instead of pretending to have it all together, embrace the humility I see in most moms. We don't know what we're doing. We're just doing our best. And you know what? It's really nice to hear you think we're good at it every once in a while. So maybe today we can all take a moment to tell someone else, a stranger or a friend, that we admire the way they're showing up in the world. And to us, whatever they're insecure or uncertain about, it seems like they're doing it pretty dang well. Thanks for spending time with me today on Threshold. If this episode resonated with you, I'd love for you to share it with a friend, subscribe, or leave a review. It all helps so much. And if you're not already part of the community, you can join the conversation by subscribing to my weekly newsletter on Substack, Threshold by mollywilcox.substack.com. Until next time, let's keep finding beauty in the in-between.